So, good evening to the, to Berlin. Welcome to Berlin.
Thank you.
So, all the Vikings,
Yeah.
all the... Welcome Vikings, especially the Vikings tonight.
Yes.
White Queens, White King. So, is there any hope in depression?
Oh, I thought it was manuscript you have.
Yeah, that's my whole manuscript. It's Friday, 12/6/9, Berlin, 8 to 10. Is there any hope in depression?
You gave the name.
Huh?
You gave the title.
No. I'm always as surprised as everyone else. It's an agreement with the one who's doing the titles. I don't interfere, and he can do whatever he likes. So again, is there any hope in depression?
What depression?
Yeah, anyone came for that
For the hope?
subject? For depression.
Oh, yeah.
Who is not depressed enough? We can work on that.
More depression.
It's never enough, huh?
No.
Yeah, so slow starting. Yeah, any questions about Hopis? Are the Hopis depressed?
No.
No? They're living on a high plateau. Okay. The Hopis. Who? How? They say how, not who.
How?
Yeah, but you said sometimes when I'm
Remembering it right.
right that if you are depressed enough, deep enough underwater, you must go up and
No,
then,
when you're really in the deep rest, when you're deep rest, where no one can be, then you are quite there where you belong. Yeah, in the deep rest, the deepest possible rest, and that's what is called silence. That's the deepest rest you cannot imagine. So when you are in the deepest rest, and then when you are depressed, so you're not depressed, you are depressed.
if you're really depressed, what we call depressed,
There is no one left. No one talks about being in depression. Only half depressed are talking about it. Only half
Yeah. When they
depressed ones. When you're really in that, no one talks anymore.
Yes.
when you're really depressed,
When there is no one who can talk anymore.
because then you kill yourself.
You're already dead. No one needs to be killed anymore.
Yeah, okay, then what you mean about depressed, but
Yeah, that's
the normal meaning of depressed is you're you have no joy in life, and,
no joy in life.
no sense, you see no sense in everything, and so on.
Yeah, but that is just feeling a bit bad, in a bad mood or something. Depression is
Depression is a medical.
Yeah, we have to ask the doctor. Pharmacy.
Like you said it, yeah, really.
Yeah, there is no reaction anymore.
Nearly no talking.
No talking, nothing. You see,
Everything's enough.
he has to do with this.
Yeah, but it
people.
does not. We are not talking about if there is somebody depressed that he don't talk anymore. But is there
No, we're
hope?
talking about depression.
Yeah, but not that.
Nicht
Talking
melancholisch
here, but
verstimmt.
that there's no hope or hope.
No, then there is no hope because there is no one left who needs hope. So then maybe there is hope in a deep rest of being totally depressed.
So this is my first time meeting you, but what would you say is your actual definition of depression? I want to hear your
Yeah, as I said in the beginning, depression like a vacuum of sense, you would say, like an absence of any sense of life, of reason of being alive or anything.
But from what I might experience in depression is that I see more sense in life than being happy. When people are so-called happy, then they're just totally lost and unaware. People who are depressed, they're more, what should I say, more aware of what's going on around them, more sensitive. They experience like.
No, that's not the experience of all the people who have to do with people who are depressed. Then you are not depressed.
So what is the feeling that I'm feeling if I feel lack of, what should I say, lack of energy or lack of socialization? I just want to be involved with myself.
Yeah, but that's not depression. That is like you're turning your vision inward. It's like you're taking your attention away from the world and you're putting your attention to what is in, to something else. That is not depression. So I wouldn't call that depression. That is called like the spirit turns his vision around to that what is spirit. Then you may be right. Then there is more whatever you call awareness, or because that is the direction of awareness. But it's not depression. Yeah, okay, some other depression?
Deep depression, please.
Impression. Please deeply impress me. Deep impression.
It's not possible.
Yeah, some other hope. Some would even call it like a hope, because this is like a famous subject of all spiritual books or something. The dark night of the soul or something they call it. Johannes from the cross or John from the cross and things. They all call it like dark night of the soul. It's like a void of sense, a senseless life. You have no hope inside anymore. You could die in that instant. You would not care. Very famous in spirituality, this dark night of the soul.
So is depression good or is it bad?
For the person it sounds bad. For a person it's like a disease.
Yeah, but
For sure it doesn't feel at ease in the depression. So it's like a dis-ease.
yeah, so for the person it's not good.
And for what you are, it doesn't care, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, okay, but then we can anyway go home and say, "We got it."
He always wants to stay home, but he always comes. Especially
last time I said to my girlfriend, I don't go anymore to Karl because we don't need to. There's no need. There's no need.
Yeah.
As Karl said, and I read.
That I always tell you.
And I read Uji, who is much harder, and when you read it, you say, "There's no need to go to anybody."
But then you can,
But then
then you can go again.
And then she says, "Oh, Karl is in the city." I said, "Oh, I go to Karl."
Yeah. Oh, tonight. Oh,
And we
yes,
even
I
come
have
to
to.
Mallorca. It's horrible.
Now you're going too far. That is meant of going too far. You're going to Mallorca.
Only 2 days, but
Only 2 days.
Because only
2 days too many.
so how do we make this?
Yeah, it's like an exercise. You don't want to come, but you go anyway.
Yeah. You are not
I
the
like that.
only one.
I think 90% of people who come, they don't want to come.
Yeah.
And the 10% who want to come, they stay at home.
So if I don't want to come, next time I say I go to Karl.
I have to go to
Let's
Karl.
go to Karl.
I have to go. I have to go. I want to go. I have to go. Maybe you put down the heat a bit. Can you turn off the
Air conditioner.
air conditioner? we have 30 whatever radiators here. Radiating.
But I have another question. What about this thing that Uge Krishnamurti says that
Uji.
Uji, that Uji, I know. That Uji says that if you come to this state which you surely don't want, even if you think you want it, it's only physical
Pain.
Pain.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it like that? So?
Yeah.
Das hast du noch nie gemacht.
Surprise, surprise. Yes. But because he didn't say it, Yuji said.
Yeah.
No, it's like Ramana said. It's like this body, like just having a body, experiencing of a body, experiencing of an experiencer who has a body. It's all a disease. It's like a sickness.
Yeah, that's a pain.
Yeah, it's like it's a permanent pain. The presence already is pain.
This is a pain that
Then
we all...
you go to Eckhart Tolle, call it even pain body.
Yeah, I know, but this is another thing. This is not what Uji describes when he realized that there is no enlightenment in anything, and then his whole body, every cell exploded.
Yeah, the
And
calamity.
this is 3 years of pain, always growing,
I
dying,
agree, more or less.
getting into Eichenstahl, whatever this means.
It's called the Holocaust of the me. It's really like
The
a
transformation of the physical
yeah, it's a
body.
hellfire. It's like hell for the devil, the coolest hell where the devil.
Pain that nobody can imagine.
Yeah, it's,
So I don't want to be enlightened.
yeah.
Like
And you don't want, you will not be enlightened. I can
No, I
promise
don't.
you. That I can promise you.
Yeah, I know.
You, only you alone will not be enlightened. Based all around you.
This I realized in the first lesson.
Hi.
And can I get your view of enlightenment? What do you call enlightenment?
Enlightenment would be the absolute absence of anyone who is or is not enlightened.
And so,
So he will not get it.
No. Hopefully.
Yeah. It will not be in your presence.
Because I would be the first one who would be enlightened.
Exactly.
If I would be
No
enlightened.
Buddha, no Jesus, no Ramana, none of these big guys made it, but you would be the
Yeah.
first time one. That would be one too many. That would really be hell. This hope that one can make it, that is hell.
That's really heavy.
That's really hell. That there was one and I can make it too. That's already is hell enough.
I'm the first one.
Yeah, you will.
Everybody will suffer
The
after.
first and only. So after a while, no one comes to me anymore who wants to be enlightened.
You look at him, he's enlightened. Shit. We don't want that.
Bad example.
Yeah.
But you think you can get enlightened?
I don't think about getting enlightened. I hear people talking about enlightenment and this sort of stuff, but I don't understand what they mean by enlightenment. I mean, what is this enlightenment?
But there are as many people who talk about it, as many ideas about it. And most of them...
But I mean, there's an idea about a heaven up in the sky.
Yeah, and being from that moment on being always happy, like happiness in your pocket. All of these ideas. As many as people talk about it, as many ideas about enlightenment.
So can you be enlightened while depressed?
No,
Why not?
because you cannot even be enlightened without being depressed.
So there's no such thing as enlightenment?
There was never anyone who was unenlightened, that's the problem.
So we're all enlightened?
No. You're all not enlightened, thank God. How can a phantom be enlightened? My goodness.
But why not be enlightened?
Yeah, if you want to be enlightened, no one wants it from you.
So
Keep it.
this word enlightenment is just
Bullshit.
It's
Bullshit.
It's bullshit,
Yeah,
basically, right?
That I say, it's total bullshit. It's a carrot who keeps this phantom running, that's all.
So why do we have to use this word enlightenment if it's
Why not?
bullshit?
You call it underwear hanging in front of a donkey and the donkey runs under underwear. The word doesn't mean anything. You can call it enlightenment, doesn't mean anything. But you can call it underwear. You're right. I have nothing against it. You can call it a cup of tea or something.
Can we call enlightenment just basic human nature?
No,
Why not?
because that would be too much human nature.
How can there be too much human nature?
Because first there has to be a human and then a human nature.
So are we all human?
That's too much. Yeah, that's a question. Aren't we? Or aren't we not? Always doubtful, huh? Do you need soldiers? Aren't we all a bit humans? So you already doubt to be human, huh? Huh? No, whatever you say, I'm human or I'm not human, it's all doubtful. It's all already pronounced. Whatever you can pronounce is doubtful.
But doubtful is just being human.
Yeah, but if human is doubtful, then it's a human doubtful nature. So the nature of humans is being doubtful, full of doubts. And being full of doubts, all the doubts rising. And then wanting to get rid of the doubts, even another doubts is rising, another idea of enlightenment. Because enlightenment means then I have no doubts anymore. That's then another idea of enlightenment, the absence of a doubter. So the absence of a human who is imagining to be or not to be a human, then maybe you call that the absence of the absence presence human. Then you come closer to that what is the nature.
So who's the knower? Are you the knower?
I have no idea about any knower.
So what do you have an idea about?
No idea. For that I have others. They tell me what ideas I have. I don't have to worry about that. Everyone comes and, hey Karl! Ah, Karl, yes. Hello. So you can remember who you are, but the others say, bloody they don't forget you.
I'll give you another name next time.
Hello, Franz. Unavoidable.
And we call you Hans and Franz.
Tom, Dick and Harry. Yeah.
No, Manfred. Call him Manfred.
Yeah, why not?
Gute Idee.
Yes, it's Manfred. And Manfred has all the attention.
No, because you always said that Eckhart Tolle, if he would be named Manfred, nobody would be
No, he
named
called he was Ulrich. His real name was Ulrich. Ulrich.
No, really?
I thought Eckhart.
No,
Eckhart,
Ulrich.
no.
I thought that.
Eckhart is no better than Ulrich.
Now Akash arrived.
Fully.
First Manfred and now Prakash. Fully there. Fully berger.
Fully confused.
But Eckhart is not better than Ulrich, so why should he?
Master Eckhart, for sure, it's Master Eckhart.
Master Eckhart. Okay.
And even the now is stolen from the Jetzigkeit of Master Eckhart. The whole books of the now in Master Eckhart's tractates, like the
He's a pretender, like
It's not a pretender. No, everything is stolen from everyone. Everyone is stealing from the past and the future. Anything is stolen anyway. No one has any idea anyway.
Yeah, because
there's
like
no
you
original.
said, all ideas are in the air and you're just getting.
Yeah, but then if you read Yuchi, then the most or the biggest point of him is like first try to find your original question.
Yeah.
That's all. There's no question. There's not even a questioner.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, but that's the meaning of
I'm
it.
always looking for my question.
Yeah.
That's why he's asking so many questions. Still looking. No, this is not it. This is not it. One more. This asshole. Now I'm always looking for this question.
But Karl,
First for the questioner.
there's no question and no answer, no idea.
No, I say there are infinite questions and infinite answers.
So why did you say there's no questioner? Isn't it confusing?
Yeah, try to find one. Try to find one.
I'm a questioner.
No,
I spend my whole life asking questions.
yeah, but if the questioner would be reality, then the questioner should be uninterrupted since Adam and Eve and even now after you're dead.
What do you mean uninterrupted?
Yeah, without any beginning and end, because that is called
But
reality.
my question is just a
Yeah,
continuum
but
of
my question is already a one-to-many
But
question.
my is just for human language. My represents my, but my, a person who understands my, right? My can be. I represent
God
all
Almighty.
humans, or I can represent all beings who can question, right?
Yeah, but it's then doubtful beings having doubtful questions, and a doubtful question has doubtful questions. What's the problem?
But still, there is the fact.
Fact.
Right? There is the fact that there is a question.
That always sounds like
But that, but,
Yes, there is.
no, but
There's always a penetrator who wants to penetrate someone.
the point is, Karl, right, I'm talking seriously here, right?
What do you do?
I'm talking seriously.
No.
So we're not talking seriously here. Depression is not a serious matter.
No. Not for me.
No, so what is a serious matter?
I have no idea.
So why do you come from out of your house, drive all the way here to
I have no idea. Maybe you can tell me. I'm always waiting for someone who can tell me why I'm sitting here.
So, but why are we sitting here? You don't know why you're
No
sitting
idea. I don't need any idea to sit here.
here. No?
No. I'm
Well-
absolutely happy that I don't need an idea to sit here.
Can't be serious.
I cannot be more serious than that. Like he drinks too much Jesus, late master.
Yes, Mr. Teflon.
No, it's like that. And if I'm really serious, I'm absolutely happy that I don't need any bloody idea to exist or sitting here or drinking tea or anything.